Hello guys, welcome to the FrontLineTactic. This is Segef, and here's my video for Marvel Heroes. Like I said, the NDA has lifted, and like I said, I was going to do a video. I have some family and friends that have actually been really excited about this game, and they've been wanting to know about it. And so, my beginning thoughts is that it's really simple. I mean, it's essentially your point-and-click Diablo-esque, adventure game. Except you get to play as your heroes. Oh, that's cool. Found epics. So, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's not much to really explain, really to add much, except for the fact that it's free to play. And if you're a Marvel fan, then I would say, this is maybe something that you should get into, just to pick out and play now and then. I've played it a little bit during some of the beta weekends. Most of the beta weekends have been actually during time that I've been when I was at work, and so I have actually gotten limited time and access to play the game. So I don't have that great of a feel of it, other than it's simple. It's a point and click adventure game that's Diablo inspired or such. As you saw, I did pick up a weapon. Here's something I'll show you something in a second after I clean these guys up. With Colossus here, I bought a few characters, and so of course I bought X-Men characters. But non-bot characters, well, I didn't actually pay money. It's because when I got into closed beta, they gave me a little bit of an allowance to buy some of the costumes and things like that, to get an idea of what I liked. And so let's finish up these Hydra goons. Grab our XPs. So yeah, here's the like I said, self-explanatory. Cool thing about Colossus is he got this armor thing that he dampens damage with, so he periodically takes less and less or he periodically takes more and more damage. So here's the buy screen when you pull up the little tab down in your corner here next to your HP pool. So this is going to be kind of your marketplace. As you can see, I got what's left is 800 credits. Like I said, they gave me a small allowance when the beta started. And so how the microtransactions work in this game actually is, one, you're going to start off with only I think 5 to 8 heroes is what they're going to give you. I want to say Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, no, not Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye. There's a few of them that they're going to give you off the bat. And then these are the ones that you can buy. As you can see, I've bought Wolverine, and I've bought Colossus, and then I was looking at the costumes for Wolverine, and I really like the 90s Weapon X costume. Colossus, you can look at the different costumes that he has. You can go to Classic. Deadpool's are kind of humorous, just like him. You get Sheriff, pirate without mask. But one of the cool things I like about this game is that you don't have to level up alts necessarily. Well, you can by redoing the chapters and redoing the stuff, but what you can do is you can go into the roster, and so here's all the heroes that you have. I'll click slower so it doesn't page flip out on me. And so these are just the heroes and such that they have now. So we can go switch to Hawkeye, and it queues it up. Bam, here we go. I got level 2 Hawkeye. I got my ice arrows going, and we are ready to rock. And that's another thing, is your gear is shared, your inventory is shared. So if you have a character that's let's try Wolverine because I just bought him and haven't turned him up. So if you end up making a character that's really good versus, say, really good versus, say, creeps or mobs or trash, That was kind of a cool skill. Wow. So Wolverine's like all over the place. Okay, so what's his? You gain Fury when you take damage. Fury drains slowly over time. So the more damage Wolverine takes, the more damage he dishes out, it looks like. That's kind of awesome. So kind of reverse of what Colossus was. So let's just get up in there. Just not give a crap about damage. Just tear him up. Granted, I don't think Wolverine can really take Living Laser. He just doesn't have the power set to do it. I'm not saying Wolverine's not a BAMF. I'm just, you know, this kind of an unrealistic fight. But the cool thing is, whatever character you have out, they're more likely to get gear. So let's see, is his damage jacked up? I guess we can't really see. So, give him this little medal. That's another cool thing about this, is like every time you beat a boss, it drops a specific kind of a necklace or medal of victory that you can put on. So I'm guessing a higher level bosses that you fight will yield greater necklaces or medals to be worn. Dang, that's kind of difficult to control. Cut him. No, laser pistol, who do we get that for? Raccoon. Wolverine's kind of crazy to control. So I'm going to go back to Colossus here. And so, it's really simple. It's just kind of cheeky and fun. Like I said, if you're a Marvel superheroes fan, it's something to get into. I'm a huge Marvel fan. Am I going to continue playing? When it releases, I may pick it up now and then, just for giggles. But I don't see myself becoming hardcore into this and really just busting out, dropping a bunch of money, buying a bunch of costumes. I don't see myself doing that personally. But I do find it as a very fun, casual game to potentially play for, 20, 30 minutes after you get off of home from work or school or in between lunch break or something. You can jump on this, play between two waypoints just like you could in Diablo 2. That was a great thing about Diablo 2, was that you can just jump in, play for a little bit, go do your grinding, and then go about your business. And so I think this is going to be just like that, where it's just going to be kind of a fun get-together, especially if you and your friends have a couple, if you are both into Marvel Comics and this sort of genre of gameplay. It would be a great co-op, especially if you have some tight friends and figure out what heroes are going to be what, because Colossus here is a tight tank build. Pretty powerhouse-wise. But, yeah. I hope this game is successful. But, like I said, it's pretty simple, straightforward. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of fun. One of my major complaints I have about it, though, I guess I'll add, is that sometimes I just feel like it doesn't zoom out enough. Like, I wish it just a tiny bit more. It was especially difficult with, Hawkeye, because guys would be running at you from down the hallway a little bit too quick. And so that's really one of my bigger complaints, which is kind of an aesthetic, visual complaint. But otherwise, it's at the core, it's kind of a solid game just because of how simple it is. So, yeah, there you go. I may do a couple playthroughs or something later on down the road, especially, like I said, my brother is possibly going to get his computer up and running. Maybe he likes me and him, or proper English here. Him and I used to play Diablo all the time, and like when Diablo 3 came out, we busted that out. But we were both pretty disappointed. I'm not even gonna get on the Diablo 3 rant. But he's also a Marvel Comics fan, and so let's see if we can create like a duo here and figure out what we can play. So, yep, until I get my co-op partner up and running, it's going to be a lot of solo vids and a lot of solo reviews. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys at least give this game a chance. I know there's a little bit just a tiny bit of negative review out here for this game. It's not as bad as people are trying to make it out to be, but I'm getting worked here. But yeah, it's not as bad, but it's not as great as other people are are trying to make this out to be. Like I said, it's just simple and solid to the purity of what kind of game it is. It's just a point and click action brawler. But it's free to play, so hey, you can't knock that. Well, guys, go out there and enjoy. It's open beta weekend. You have till I think Monday noon. So download this weekend. Have fun. Bye.